Hi, I'm Shayna. I'm the website designer and UX expert here at WIT Digital. And for this WIT Wednesday, we're going to look at 3 things to consider about when you need a new website. People often ask us when they're building a new site, how long is it going to last? And that's a fair question because websites cost a lot of time, money, and energy. And the answer is, it kind of depends. But there are 3 things we can look at that factor into when you need to invest in a new website. A website's such an important part of your business about making money and getting those customers to know who you are. So the first thing to consider is, does it work on a mobile device? If your website was built more than 6 years ago, chances are that nobody's even using the devices that your website was optimized for in the first place. So while it's frustrating and challenging to keep up with the changing technology, it's absolutely crucial. More people are going to your website on phones instead of computers more than ever. You can actually take a look at your Google Analytics to see what your traffic split even is, so you don't have to wonder. If your website isn't working on phones, you're actually losing and throwing away money. So instead of that, take that money and invest it into your new website for your future business success. Number 2, have you changed your products, services, logo, or business name? It's important that your website evolves as your business does as well. You want it to consistently reflect the products and services that you're doing, as well as your values. You want customers to immediately know who you are as a brand and have that brand consistency that is professional and accurate. Content updates are only going to get you so far, and so you want it to be obvious what you're doing and why they should choose you over your competitors. And if you have a new logo or business name, it's also time for a new website because that brand consistency is your voice to the community. It's important that you have a consistent message and that it's the same across all platforms. Number 3, your website is old and outdated. This one's hard for business owners to see because they're so used to the way their website looks and functions. But to your customers, it's immediately obvious. And if you want to stay competitive and relevant, it's important to have a modern and updated look and feel. So one thing you can do is look at what your competitors are doing. Are they doing things better than you are? You're looking for a website that's engaging, that loads quickly, and just really captures and turns those potentials into real customers. And you want it to be easy to navigate. You never want your users to be lost on your website and not know if you offer their service that they're looking for or not. If you're still not sure, ask other people's opinions. Really see what are their first impressions upon coming to your homepage on a computer and on a phone. But I launched my website in 2010, I hear you protest. But that was already a decade ago, and that's a really long time in the technology world. So you want a website that loads fast, ranks high, and brings in money. What more could you ask for? So let me know in the comments below if you have any questions or concerns, and really look into the future of this new decade and take the opportunity this week to do a website audit to figure out if you're needing to budget to invest in your new website. It's such a vital part of your business and there's a lot of moving parts, but each one takes time and care to make sure that you're successful for the future and that you're staying relevant. Thanks for joining us for this WIT Wednesday, and we'll see you next week.